Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Howard and I'm here making this video today to share with you one of the most exciting investment opportunities that I have seen in my entire life. An investment opportunity that you can literally 1000x your initial investment. Yeah, that's right, 1000x. And I'm not trying to give you some pump and dump to where I say, hey, invest today and then in a week take it out. No, it's going to be a 6-month to 12-month play. But look, this is for everyone. This isn't just for the investors that have been following crypto or stocks and they're looking for their next hit. This is for every single person, even if you've never invested a single cent. I'm here to try to get you in before everybody else runs it up. This is your chance to 1000x your money. Look at it as a once in a lifetime opportunity. So here we go. All right, so first off, I want to address what this investment is. It is cryptocurrency. It's a crypto coin, okay? And I want to start with the people who have no idea what crypto is. I'm gonna do my best to make it really simple without diving too deep into the weeds. And I wanna share this with the people who have no idea what it is, not just the investors, because I wanna give the people who love and trust me an opportunity to get in on something at the ground level and ride it all the way to the top, to achieve that financial freedom. Now, obviously there's no guarantees and I'm not a financial advisor, but this is such an awesome opportunity. I think if you truly take a second to think about it, you'll understand that it is what I'm saying it is. And you'll throw a little bit of cash in there and see what happens. So let's get to the next point. All right, so I gotta start by explaining what crypto is, right? Because if you're gonna invest in something, you need to at least have some type of idea. So basically, cryptocurrency is exactly what it sounds like. It's a type of currency, right? We have $1, we got a dollar bill. Let's say you have $1 in some type of cryptocurrency. Now, every cryptocurrency, when they start, they release a certain number of, let's call them shares of the crypto coin. So not necessarily every $1 equals, one coin. For instance, if you have one Bitcoin, well, one Bitcoin is 63,000 US dollars. But at some point it was $1. And so it's interesting because I think most everybody wishes they had put $1 or $100 or however much money they had early on into Bitcoin, because what happened is it took, as people started investing, it took that $1 that you had in Bitcoin and now it's worth 63,000. Now, obviously, Bitcoin is a bit of, an exception to a lot of the rule. I don't know that any other coin would ever run up that high. But the great thing is some of these coins are starting out so inexpensive that they have the ability to still 1000x, 10,000x without having to go that high. So what I want to do next is share with you a couple examples. All right, before I share a couple examples with you, I think it's important to address a question I know a lot of people are going to have, which is, well, what would make my crypto coin go up or down in value? Now, obviously, it's a simple answer, which is people buying that coin or selling that coin. And so I think the next question, obviously, to that would be, well, why would somebody want to buy one coin over another or sell a coin versus another? Now, the surprising answer to this is community. We're seeing a lot of people start to buy certain coins because they have this great network of people that are buying it as well, right? So if I have a coin and you have a coin, we're probably going to talk about it when we see each other, and it's going to be kind of a cool thing, and your friends have it, and so you start to buy more and more. And obviously the other side of it is they want to make money. Everybody wants to find that next great investment, and so they kind of tie in together. And you have this, hey, we can make a lot of money, and you have this sense of community. And so those two things to me are really the greatest two pushing factors. Obviously, everybody wants to make money. That's why I'm making this video. But second is you have this incredible community along with it. And then thirdly, and what is really pushing a lot of crypto and what will in 2022 is basically a protection or a hedge against inflation. All right, so let's address why do certain crypto coins go up in value or down in value. Now, you would probably make the right assumption that it's when people buy the coin it goes up, or when people sell it goes down. So what makes people buy or sell coins, right? Obviously, everybody has their own reason. I'm sure there's a million, But really, it's the thing that we're on this video about, which is you think that that coin is going to go up in value because other people or community are coming to it and driving the price up. I would say that most coins pretty much serve as the same utility across the board. So what you're looking for is where is everyone else going to put their money next? That's what we have today. I think that I know the coin that is going to go to the moon next, right? And there's going to be 100 other videos you could find, but there's only one coin that has the special catalyst that this coin has. All right, before I tell you about the coin that is going to make you 1,000x over a year, no guarantees, I need to share with you another coin, okay? Its name is Shiba Inu, okay, Shib. You may have heard of the Shib army. Essentially, it's a coin similar to this coin, but it was this coin a year ago, right? So a year ago, the coin started gaining a little bit of popularity. People started putting money into it, and actually there was another coin that rose before that, and this is important too. Another coin called Dogecoin rose before that. I bought that coin at 3 cents. It went to 70 cents. You may have seen it on Saturday Night Live when Elon Musk kind of made it even more famous. And so what happened with Dogecoin is all these people who got in at, even 3 cents, they wish they would have got in at 0.003, and some people did. And the people that got in at 10 cents wish they got in, where I got in at 3, and it went up to 30 and 40 and 50, and it's come back down to where it's really around this like 30 cent, 20, 27, 28 cent level. It's where its support is at. But basically that jump, that rise of that coin put in a whole bunch of people this belief that, wow, I can turn a little bit of money into a whole lot of money. And so they were looking for that next play, which is what we're doing right now. So they took their money from the Dogecoin when it was at that 70 cents, and they said, okay, where's it going to be next? And they found Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu is one of, I think it's like 8 or 10 different coins that kind of all have dogs on them. They're all kind of like brother or sister coins. And so took that money, put it in Shib, and Shib starts climbing, and it goes up and up and up, and eventually to the point where it is now. And so it's really interesting when we talk about Shib, because this is the whole point of why I think that our coin is going to go to the moon. And that's because there was one guy that was so smart, and this is what he did. Let me tell you. All right. So that guy that got in, and the guy that I'm talking about, that got in so early, he made $5.4 billion. Okay? I'm not talking about he had hundreds of millions that he invested. He invested $8,000. Only $8,000. Made $5.4 billion off of Shib, okay? By just getting in early. That's a 675,000x. So I'm sitting here telling you about 1,000x, right? He made 675,000x. And the thing about it is, Shib is likely still going to continue to run and run and run, okay? He had, I think, like 40 trillion coins. And again, it wasn't that he had to have a whole bunch of money. You hear 40 trillion, it's not, he didn't have $40 trillion or anything. He had 8,000, but the price was so low when he bought it, okay? So it's the same as our coin is now. And you know what's the great thing? You don't have to take my word for it on this coin. You don't have to believe that I know anything special. Really, we should probably just believe like whatever that guy's doing, right? I mean, if he's the one that made 8,000 out of 5.4 billion, we should probably just follow his next play, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we just wonder like, well, what's that next coin that's got a dog on it, and you're taking your money and putting it into it, guy? What is that? Well, that is what the coin that we have is. It's not my coin. It's not our coin. It's his coin, or it's not actually his, but it's his. He's the first one to start really putting some major money into it. And that coin is called KISHU INU. Yes, just like Shiba Inu, it is a dog, and it is KISHU INU. Okay, this one's a cute little dog too. It's from Japan, I guess. But again, the dog doesn't really matter. That's more of just a marketing thing. But the coin is KISHU INU. Okay, and it is one of those brothers or sisters that's not really ran much, and it's really cheap, and it doesn't have the biggest community, and that's really what you want. When you're investing, you don't want to go find that stock or the coin that's already has, it's already at the top, and it's already got that momentum, because really the higher things go, the more risk there is in it. But the lower things are, or the lower things go, is really the lower risk, right? Things kind of can only go so low for so long. And now look, I get that it can always be a risk, right? But the fact is, he made 5.4 billion off of 8,000 by getting in when things were low. And at that time, nobody knew about him. Musk didn't even tweet anything about Shiba. Elon said he didn't own Shiba, right? So it wasn't that there was some catalyst for Elon pumping the stock. It wasn't that this now famous guy, newly famous, like literally the last day or two, it wasn't that he pushed the stock. It was just simply a community growing because they missed out on maybe a few other plays, and so now they're trying to get into this play. And so the only reason we even know about this guy is because he got in on this other stock so early, where the pricing was so low and he was able to get such a mass amount of coins that as SHIB rose so much, people started basically saying, hey, oh my gosh, this guy made the greatest trade of all time. So now you've got this guy that is literally known as the guy that made the greatest trade of all time, and he just took his money and put it in this other coin. Again, it's called KISHU INU. I have to look at my phone to remember, because it's so new to me, I guess. So KISHU INU, right? I invested $4,000 at the start of this video, really at the time that I posted my post on Facebook announcing that I was going to make a video, which is really unlike me. I'm not somebody that would ever try to pump something in order for me to make money. I'm not somebody that's going to try to, tell you, hey, here's a play and it's a risky, crazy play. If I know something is legit, I'm going to tell you. And I'm not telling you this is going to be a week. And I've done that before. I've said, hey, this can go up in a week. This is probably going to be a 6 to 12 month thing. That guy, it only took him 400 days to make his 5.4 billion. And I don't need to make 5.4 billion. If I could take my 4,000 and continue to put, $1,000 every other week or whatever into this, if I could make 1,000x, that's my goal, is 1,000x. So if I could make, 1,000 times 4,000, 4 million, I'll take 4 million, and I'm sure you would too. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. We now know the secret coin, the KISHU INU coin. I want to share something else that is kind of an interesting thing. With all the inflation that we have going on right now, and everybody knows, or at least the mass perception is that cryptocurrencies are an inflation hedge. You're going to see cryptos go on the biggest bull run you've ever seen in 2022. Okay, so with all of that kind of momentum now, once this story gets out, that this guy has bought this, because I only saw it because I was watching another finance channel, and he had the guy's account pulled up, and he was saying, kind of just giving him a breakdown. And I was like looking at what he was buying, and I happened to see that it was, KISHU, and I was like, I need to go research KISHU. And so I did, and, that was, 7 or 8 hours ago. So as more people, understand this and it gets out more, you're going to see a mass push, I would imagine. And so the interesting thing too is, though, even, that's a catalyst within itself, but then having inflation go up and having all these other cryptocurrencies go up, it's going to just add fuel to the fire. And so, and I think 2022, I'll mimic the words of one of my favorite finance guys. His name is Meet Kevin. 2022 is the year of crypto, okay? 2022. So you invest in this right now, and even if you've got, $50 or $100, I put 4,000, right? I mean, that's not even the majority of my crypto holdings by a long shot, but as I have now seen that it's gone up 25% just in the last 4 hours, I'm going to start moving over more and more money. So look, get in there, get in something, right? And if you don't know how to buy crypto, I would encourage you to download the app called Coinbase. It was Coinbase. I was going to say Coinbase.com, but download Coinbase. You don't need Coinbase Pro. You really just need Coinbase, and then you'll use the wallet. And here's what I'll tell you. Give me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my new channel, and because I'm going to start making some more posts. I've been posting on my Instagram stories, for the last 2 years, a bunch of stocks and trades, and I've had people tell me they've made thousands off of me kind of helping them. And again, I'm not an advisor. I'll never ask you for a fee. All I'll ask you is maybe, give me a like, a subscribe. If I post this on Facebook, give it a share. And if you want me to kind of do another video on how to walk through the process of downloading Coinbase or, being able to buy this, just comment that. Say, hey, Brandon, I'm in. I believe you. Let's do it. And I'll do that. So with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you. I hope that you can understand what I'm saying. And if you don't, or if you see holes in my theory, or if you think that it's not going to work, please let me know, because I want to hear that feedback. If you're on the edge of, hey, maybe I'll invest, or it sounds like a cool idea, but I'm not risky, but I maybe want to learn more, just give me a message. I'll talk to any of you. Like it's worth, to me, it's worth the risk, right? It's risk reward. So if the reward is 1,000x or more, right? He 675,000x his last investment, and he just made this other investment 8 hours ago. So this one for me, if I had an extra $100, an extra 1,000 or 4,000, however much, if I'm willing to lose that money, right? Because you don't ever want to invest more than you can lose. But if you can invest it, and you're not going to be worried about it, because you are going to want to just put it in there, let it ride, at least for a year, then this is the play for you. So again, my name is Brandon Howard. Like and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. God bless.